it gay, keep it gay.
They say great art is difficult to understand, but easy to enjoy.
Hey, Beavis. It's hard, but it's not like hard.
Yeah.
Do you know the best night I've had in the last 5 years is a night that Zoe and I split a bottle of wine, we made a summer salad, and watched chocolat together?
You mean chocolate?
Chocolat.
Chocolate with Johnny Depp.
Chocolat.
You're not fucking friends.
I can do the splits, no problem. Back and forth.
Good evening, good afternoon, wherever, whatever, however you are, welcome to Toxic Tuesday. Great to see you all here. I see you all sounding off in the comments. I like to see that shite. Thank you. Guys, lady, it is Tuesday night, and we continue the Chuck Norris-a-thon. Let me bring Mad Mardigan and his Speedo down. I mean, I could keep it up. No one seems to ever complain around here, but maybe we'll do it for 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay. Let's acknowledge those faces here because there's a lot of you. I see you. I see you. The lovely Sherry. How's it going, Sherry? Brian Barth. How's it going? Davina Duckworth. Two ladies. Hello. Dart Viewer. D-Bud Martin. Corellian Road. Jonathan 93 Mega. How you doing, dude? And of course, for those of you, as I like to say, if you like to have it both ways around here, you can do that. So if you want to hang out on YouTube or hang out on Rumble, it's your choice. I don't really care. I mean, I really don't give a shit the same way a constipated person doesn't give a shit. So have your choice. If you want to have it one way or have it both ways, you can do that. But there is the link in the chat if you want to go over to that infamous green button. When police officers approach Chuck Norris, they say, "We have the right to remain silent." Oh, that's good. I actually had not heard that one before. That's really freaking good. I like that shit. Anyways, let's bring in one of our guys here. We'll bring in Mark D with a C. Sir, how are you doing?
Doing most excellent, most excellent. Yep. So hope everyone's in. Is this Cone of Silence tonight from Get Smart?
Yeah, it's Cone.
Cone. Or the Cone head.
C-O-N-E, not C-O-D-E.
C-O-D-E. Yeah. So yeah, more Chuck Norris greatness. And were you able to get the video to play, or when I was I had to pop?
Dude, it was gay-tarded. So I
want me to play it? Do you want me to play it? Or I can play it if you want, whenever you want me to.
Does it all allow you to upload videos at all?
No, I can just share my screen and just play the audio.
We should play it just to get the chat pumped. We should play it just to get. But what happened was, we'll play it. But there's a bug I have, and now it won't let me upload videos. So it's being all like retarded and shit. So I had to file a report with Streamlabs about it. So 70 said he had a issue as well. But yeah, I'd say chat, are you ready to see the future intro of Toxic Tuesday, even when there is no Chuck Norris movies? Are you all ready? Because I know I'm freaking ready. All 15 of you in here. Let's fucking.
Here we go.
Chuck Norris!
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris!
'cause Chuck Norris only recognized the element of surprise. When Chuck is around, you'd better get on your knees, 'cause when God said, let there be light, Chuck Norris said, say please. He's a man that takes command. He'll rise to any occasion. Bad guys be damned. Let's tell the entire nation. You know Chuck don't take no lip. Chuck Norris doesn't flush the toilet. He scares the shit out of it. You know I don't need to tell you why. When Chuck Norris slices onions, the onions cry. He's never had a cold and never had lice. Chuck Norris counted to infinity twice. I don't know about you, but I can tell you this. When the boogeyman goes to sleep at night, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. He checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. Yeah. Yeah, Chuck Norris. It's that time. That time to get gay. Time for Chuck Norris month on Toxic Tuesday. Yay, 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 yay.
Oh, look at that hair. Glorious. Groovy.
Groovy.
Indeed. Massive.
I'm
Fulmer.
moist.
Yeah, I can feel your moisture
I'm
all the way
moist.
from the United States of America. I can feel a Canadian's moistness all the way down here. That should tell you
Indeed.
something.
I had
So,
a chat
the
right
phone's
at
down
the
here.
on that. Oh, I better
yeah,
stop.
chat. Where are you guys at? Did you like? I saw Darth Viewer said it was fantastic, and also I saw some extra entries from Lombardi and Gonzo B. How you guys doing? But yeah, let us know what your thoughts are on that video, because it looks to be the future intro of Toxic Tuesday. Because why the hell not? Unless you guys really hate it. And then in that
awesome.
case, yeah, please tell us so we don't use it if you somehow hate it. Please tell us. But
Thank
Go
you to
ahead, Mike.
Tom Connors for the lyrics and
Oh,
putting that
I
together.
know.
Yep, yep.
seriously, Tom, thank you. Mark, compiling it all together. It is a work of art. So we got our other dudes on here, like our returning guest from last week, literally. Welcome back, Cole Hauser, for more Chuck Norris greatness.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. It was a fun time last week, and looking forward for tonight.
It's like I felt like I survived a homoerotic night of greatness, and I'm ready to do it again.
It's Chuck Norris. Where else would I be?
I agree. No, hey, it's great to have you, man. Let's have some fun today. Yes, this movie is set in Chirac. That's the best part about
That's
this
right. I was
movie,
just
you know?
thinking how hilarious that was when I watched it today again. I thought it's in Chirac.
Oh,
And you know what? It doesn't look as disaster strewn as it does these days. It's still pretty rough looking.
80s,
But
they
that was genteel compared to what it is now.
in the 80s, they consider that dirty. Nowadays, that's
Yeah.
considered pristine. So
Indeed.
70s. Welcome, sir.
Well, it's great to be back. You know, Chuck Norris doesn't stand on a plinth. The plinth stands under Chuck Norris, and it's trembling. See, I did think of a plinth joke for Chuck Norris.
Oh,
Nice
you
Plinth
would
reference
have
there.
the plinth reference.
It's tricky to put plinths in Chuck Norris jokes, but there you go. That's the
No.
best I can do.
Oh.
Well,
that's
actually,
right.
Chuck Norris once stood on a plinth, and then it became the foundation of modern architecture.
I can't remember if Mark had any scenes from the Octagon, but welcome. The
Oh,
Ted
There
Murray
was,
show.
Yeah,
there
there was,
was
yeah.
Octagon in there, yeah.
There you go. So it's worth watching. And Dory, that will be our future intro. It's looking like the jury's out and people love it. It looks like it makes all the men hard. So, like just another red shirt. How are you, sir?
I'm great. And I'll tell you what, after that intro, there won't be a dry seat in the house. This is great.
It really is a perfect video, like, for this whole thing. Like, everything about it is like, I just feel like I was like, wow, I feel like I went through puberty twice watching that video. So it was quite awe-inspiring. I feel like a better man just for watching this video. Like, I feel
And
like
you've never even, and then the truth is, in reality, you've never been through puberty.
No, so this was actually like my actual proper conversion. What you've seen on my face is not even real facial hair. This is all like stickered on.
That came from somebody else.
Yeah, it's pubes that I use. I took off
It's Chuck Norris's chest hair, isn't it?
Chuck Norris's chest. Oh man, yeah.
I'd buy that for $1.
Will
And
that
RoboCop was in this movie too.
He probably was.
will that come with a side order of Orangina?
Orangina. That's what you stick it on with. You stick the hair on with Orangina.
The Orangina. Orangina.
I liked Mark's idea in our private chat that this was actually Cone of Silence.
No, I know, right? Nothing will beat that one day he was so dead serious on that Bond movie.
Yeah.
The man with the golden gun.
I was like, oh crap. Nick's gonna fire me.
What I love about this is
again.
As you're going down the credits on this, you're thinking, don't know that guy, don't know that guy, don't know that guy.
Well, I knew one of those guys without
Henry Silva.
knowing his name.
Yeah.
So and we'll get into it as we go along, because there's something that Red Shirt and Kohlhauser's speaking about before the show started. It was kind of like one of those mind blown moments, and it's kind of fitting that this character was in it, or that actor, because he was also in another prominent movie that takes place in the state of Illinois near Chicago as well. We'll just hint Home Alone. Hint Home Alone.
Hint.
But yeah, obviously me doing 2 tours of
Chirac. Oh no, Shryack. It's close.
Yeah, Chirac. I was born in Chicago, did 2 tours of it, and so it was like really like wow to like see this movie and how Chicago was. Like I could
in Chicago.
It's like I call it
it's like if Afghanistan, Iraq. You know.
Yeah.
How much of it do you recognize, Nick?
Oh, a lot of it. So
A
it
lot
was
of it?
kind of like weird to see it all, because like I recognize like Michigan Avenue,
Well, Mark,
Roosevelt. I saw I-90.
Nick
headed
used to
into-
sleep under that bridge. that you just saw.
And there's Lower Wacker. Like there's a lot of stuff here. There's off of Madison as well by Michigan. There's a lot of this there I know, because I frequented both tours a lot. So it was just like crazy to see. I was like, wow, I feel like I'm actually like kind of in this movie. Like it's cool to say Chuck Norris is in
I think we should be
Chirac.
looking for Nick's dad somewhere in this movie in the background. I mean, Lemmy wasn't in it, was he?
Well, Lemmy I found a photo of Lemmy at a McDonald's in Chirac from the mid 80s. Yeah. I found
Well,
out
there.
they did it up
Oh,
later.
there you go. It could have
And
been.
obviously here's this is I think I see this doesn't look like it's any color code, because usually this is the L train and they're usually color code. There's the blue line, and the blue line starts at O'Hare and it ends on the whole other opposite end. So it's weird as like see that looks like that probably is the train that goes through the loop. So because there's there's the green line, the red line. And there's Sheridan Express. I remember Sheridan Express when I was a kid, and of course, every 5 minutes there's a Chicago hot dog stand. That's a
Because
Chicago
It
tradition.
said wieners in that store, Sheridan.
Well,
Express
speaking
said
of wieners, there's a great hot dog joint called Wiener Circle. It's one of those places where you go there, and the people who make your food straight up insult you like there's no tomorrow. That's like their job is to insult you to your face. Like they tell you like, what the fuck do you want? Like they are all in on the gig. It's been there for like 40, 45 years. I found out even Jeff Goldblum went there, and apparently they even told him off too. So I was like, no,
Directing
Jeff
sucks.
Goldblum would say. The Goldblum was not safe, and I recognize these type of walls. Even that's how well I recognize them. I'm like, I can feel the walls in this scene right here, like those hallways. I recognize those hallways so much. I'm like, oh my god!
I mean, why pay? But why pay somebody to insult you? I can get that kind of insults at home for free. I mean,
just get married.
Yes.
Oh shit! I'm in trouble. Don't clip that.
Some shit. Oh, Mark.
That's Nick's phone number right there.
Hey,
Hey, we should try calling it. Could we call it?
Okay, there's two takeaways from that. One, we should call it A. B, that was at a time when 7-digit phone numbers were the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way you need to worry about 10 digits is if you're calling out of the area code.
Right.
Damn, they start changing that. It was either somewhere between 1999 and 2001 they started changing where every number required an area code.
I know it was.
I was like, what? But
End of modern civilization.
So if I had to guess, the area code for that phone number on the truck was probably 708 because that's the most common area code in Chicago is 708. And I know Darth Viewer can attest to that. That's no lies are told here through that one. And here comes
this movie is peak 1980s. I mean, it just feels so 80s when it was like being in a time machine when you watch it.
I felt like I lived in this movie.
The soundtrack and everything.
Dude, the look of it, the 80s, the Chirackiness, it was super 80s.
And the music just had that feeling. It had the kind of a touch of Beverly Hills Cop, a touch of Running Scared.
Little Dirty Harry.
Yeah,
Chuck's dashing hair. Chuck's dashing. Dude, did you see the scenes where when he would run and move, you would see his hair flying as he is moving?
Nice hair.
I was like, wow, he had this is like an unintentional Pantene Pro V commercial.
I have a problem with his look though. His beard makes it look like his head is much wider at the bottom than it is at the top. It's like his head is a triangle because of his beard.
You're right.
He needs to trim the beard a bit, I think.
312 was my first ever area code for my first cell phone number. And I remember when I gave my brother that cell phone number, I had changed mine. And he got calls for about 5 years of people still asking for me. So I was like,
debt collectors. Girls, unwed mothers. Yeah.
Oh man.
And Nick's dealer.
Nick's dealer. Oh man.
So
me having a dealer. Whoa.
So see these bad guys. I have a problem with these bad guys. They shot up half of that coke and money, or if it's coke, was it coke or smack? I don't know. They shot it up. I mean, that's how wasteful is that? Couldn't they have been a bit more careful when they shot the place up?
Are you saying they should learn to be more conscientious of their drugs?
Couldn't they just shoot high enough to kill the people and not shoot the drugs and the money?
Why do you need them to care about their drugs?
Because that's what they want. They want the drugs and the money. And they just shot the shit out of it. Very wasteful, I think.
Yeah, they're I guess they are wasteful. So are you saying they're very unconscientious?
Sloppy. They were sloppy bad guys.
Sloppy or floppy?
Floppy and sloppy.
Floppy
The one that ends up on the ground underneath was floppy. He was pretty floppy.
He was very floppy.
Well, they are criminals and they just do what they do, right?
Yeah. Well, that's right. Yeah, they just had to make sure this thing is they were trying to make sure they absolutely killed every motherfucker in the room, except they didn't. So even at that, they didn't succeed.
When you gotta kill, you gotta kill. Okay, I see it, Mark. I'm gonna try to get it up for our chat here because I think they deserve more.
That'd be cool, right?
Yeah, why not? Give them a new badge. So, we'll just make emoji. All right, I found it. Okay, we're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna have a Chuck Norris emoji.
Nice.
Oh,
become a member so you can.
Become a member so you can use the Chuck Norris emoji.
Is it there yet?
You mean is it in yet?
We're waiting.
What you should be saying? Is it in yet? 70.
Is it in yet?
Well, why don't you go take a peek?
Or I might have to refresh my chat, maybe.
Oh, maybe I have to refresh.
Go peek.
Refresh, yeah. Let's see.
Go
F5.
peek and see if it's in. Because right now, it should be in.
I'm gonna refresh the
I see
entire
Mike
browser.
TMNT.
Tight fit. It's a tight
Refresh
fit.
the browser.
Is
It's a
it tight fit? Yeah.
Is it the
there's
what?
always-
Is it? Where's the plinth?
There's no room for.
Hang on, there it is.
Oh, there
There
it
it
is,
is.
there it
We got Chuck.
We got it up successfully.
Oh, that's so good.
Let there be Chuck.
Let there be Chuck.
See the Chuck emoji.
Everyone get your members out.
Yeah.
We need a plinth. We need a plinth and an orange
Oh,
gina.
I can do the. I'll do the orangina on the.
We
plinth.
need an orange
Oh, so
gina.
do that one. Yeah, let me do that
You
one.
need
now,
an
too.
orange gina.
Here
You
we
gotta
go.
have the gina together, dude. Holy crap! It's just Chuck Norris emojis everywhere. Holy shit! I recognize these neighborhoods. I feel like it's kind of freaked me out watching some of these things because I feel like I was like actually walking on some of these streets or driving a car in some of these areas. Oh, and look at that! Kohlhauser has become
All right.
a member.
Good man.
Sir, thank you very much. Let's see
no problem.
Let's see which level you join. Were you a balls to the wall kind of guy? Were you a huge member? I mean, I wouldn't put it past you. I mean, it kind of fit to be a huge member. So
Nick prefers the huge members. He can handle them.
Yeah.
He can handle quite a few huge members.
Yep.
let me. It's not showing my. What the fuck at the? Yeah. Okay. I got.
Where's your video?
Balls to the wall. Balls to the wall.
Oh, Kohlhauser is a balls to the wall member. Once again, sir, thank you.
Play it.
And
No
like all
problem.
the other men, you have balls to the wall.
Lovely.
There we go.
Yeah. And now he gets to have the power of Chuck. The power of Chuck.
Compels you. The power
Oh,
of
default.
Chuck
Just
compels
refresh your
you.
browser.
Refresh the whole
Five.
browser. Yeah.
Yeah. Then it'll
Yeah,
go.
you
Yep.
gotta like completely like slip out and then slip back in is what you gotta do.
So this
Yep.
code of silence works. The title works really well on a number of levels in this movie because there's the code of silence amongst the police, not
You
just
could
amongst
say
the
that
bad
you
guys.
You could have used that title for the Octagon too, with the way he was speaking in like a silent tone. Segura. And you know what? This movie, can I tell you, this movie kind of reminds me of the Octagon in a way. It's not the same movie. They're very different movies. However, there's two things that are very similar about them. One, both star Chuck Norris. Wow, shocker. Two, both movies start off good, like, and progressively stay good. Both have third acts that are absolute bangers. Did you guys notice that the third acts on both these movies like straight up elevate the movie like crazy? It's like holy shit, and that reminds me of the Octagon in that sense.
Yeah, I mean it's a strong movie when you look at it, and it's directed by Andrew Davis, which I'd completely forgotten, of course, who did The Fugitive and movies like that. So it's top-notch director. But it really does feel, although it's probably a lower budget movie, it really feels like a much bigger and better movie than it's got a right to be.
Yes. Well, originally the script was offered for Clint Eastwood. It was supposed to be the fourth Dirty Harry movie. It was going to be called Dirty Harry 4 Code of Silence, but Eastwood kind of was just like, oh, I'm not, he wasn't feeling this type of fourth Dirty Harry movie. So they ended up looking at other guys. I know they looked at John Voight. I know they looked at Harrison Ford. There was even Charles Bronson. A lot of guys were being considered for the role of Chuck's Eddie Cusack, which is kind of funny. His last name is Cusack, considering John Cusack is from Chicago as well.
John
I was like,
Nutsack.
wow, ain't that some shit? And also, it gets more interesting. This is the only non-canon film Chuck did between 1984 through 1990. This is
wow.
Orion, as we
You
said
kept him
earlier
busy.
in the movie. Yeah. And this one, it's interesting because his actions in this movie are a little less on the martial arts side and more on the just straight shootings and brawler type of fights. And I thought about it, I'm like, holy crap, yeah, it is less emphasizing on the martial arts in this one.
Yeah, just the training stuff.
Yeah, he wanted to be more cop movie oriented, and more guns, more gunplay.
There's a Chicago flag, which I've seen more Chicago flags, like I could say, let's just say I see more Chicago flags in one day than I'll see an Illinois flag in my lifetime. No one ever talks about being proud of being from the state of Illinois. Now, there are people who like certain suburbs, and there are, yes, admittedly, people who like living in Chicago, but you never hear about being proud about being from Illinois, though. You don't hear that. The Illinois thing is not a symbol of pride for anyone. Right, left, center, Christian, agnostic, white, black. You just hear certain towns, but never Illinois as a whole. That should tell you something. But I'll tell you what, though, once upon a time, we were a pretty featured city for movies. As I mentioned, Home Alone, and then Code of Silence right here, obviously. So, Chad, I said earlier we would talk about, we're going to follow up on it now. There's a guy who had a certain voice for a certain mob scene in Home Alone 1 and 2, and he had a line that said, "Leave it on the doorstep and get the hell out of here." Remember that guy? He's in this movie. And I remember thinking, I didn't know that was like a real movie that Macaulay Culkin's Kevin was watching. Seems like it was fake, but he's just credited as Gangster, aka Johnny, in Home Alone 1 and 2. But in this movie, he's Craggy, which is a weird name, but he starts speaking. I'm like, hold up, that guy sounds like the dude from Home Alone, who's Johnny. And I look it up at the credits, and lo and behold, it's fucking him. I couldn't believe it. And so, yeah, you got that. So that's the Home Alone connection. And the fact that they're both featuring him and both are in the Chicago or Chicagoland area, it freaking blew my mind. So did any of you guys make that connection about our boy Johnny being in this movie?
Oh, yeah.
What was it like for you, Red Shirt? Because was it your first time seeing Code of Silence?
It was my first time seeing Code of Silence, and I recognized him the minute I saw him, and the first line came out of his mouth, because he's in black and white on the TV in Home Alone.
Yes.
And so that was like, that's the guy from Home Alone. He's the one who said, and of course, the line I remembered was, "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal."
And a Happy New Year, the classic line. And yeah,
right.
Jonathan 93. Yeah, there's a few of these guys who are also in the Steven Seagal movie, Above the Law. I love those Steven Seagal posters that say, "Steven Seagal is under siege. Steven Seagal is out for justice." They just say Steven Seagal is, and then you insert movie title. Oh, man. Oh, Steven Seagal. Shockingly, we've only done one Steven Seagal movie on here. Maybe we'll have to do a few. I'd like to do actually quite a few of them. I'd like to do Out for Justice, Above the Law. I'm sure there's about one more I'd like to do. I know they tried to get him for Expendables 2 and 3, and it obviously did not happen. It did not happen.
He was too big for the movie. He didn't want to lure him.
Mark. That was good.
Not that I can talk. Yeah.
I love how Chuck fucked with these guys here with the shooting. I laughed so hard. I was like, holy shit, Chuck. But no, when I heard that it was passed for originally a Harry, not Harry Potter, Dirty Harry, I was like, holy shit, I can actually see that the Harry Callahan in his Eddie Cusack character. Yeah, right. Yeah. It would have fit. This is one of those times where you're like, when you hear about something being pitched, you're like, oh, I don't see how this would have been. And I'm like, no, for this, I can see it, man. I can see all of this. And I would have liked to have seen Harry Callahan in Chicago. So now it's like, Where was that movie? We needed to have that because we had Charles Bronson, aka Paul Kersey, Eastwood's Harry Callahan. Those guys had been to San Francisco, been to New York, and Charles Bronson ended in Chicago at the beginning of the first Death Wish, never had a Chicago follow through. What could have been? That could have been the crossover. Yeah. Chuck Norris, Charles Bronson, Clint Eastwood, the Battle of Chirac. Oh, dude. That would
and there's Fraser's dad there, if anyone remembers. And he was a cop. I think it was like, was he
retired?
Should
I bring my Gina down?
Well, for 1 second, I guess,
Yeah, Fraser's dad.
Fraser's dad, yeah. Who's hawking the RoboCop or the RoboCop Prowler, yeah. I think was his dad a cop on the show?
Yes.
Fraser? It was a retired cop, right?
Yeah, he was a retired cop. And they were in, I think they were in Boston still, right?
They're in Boston still, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. This robot is cheesy though, guys. As much as I love robots.
Yeah, it's the most
Super
80s.
cheesy.
Like how it's so like the idea was really good, but like a lot of things that are coming out at the time that were advanced, a lot was bulky, very bulky.
Yeah. And it could never do that, right? I mean, you know, there's guys in there operating that thing. It's like AI is not even there yet, so it's like there's no way you're gonna have a robot that's you know, like RoboCop. But it was just a fun thing. But I could see where this. What was the movie where in Dirty Harry where he was against the whole police? There was all the corruption in the police force. Which
was it?
Serpico, yeah. Was that Serpico?
Well, that's
Serpico is one of those.
Yeah, but the Dirty Harry movie. What there was one where he's
that was Magnum Force.
Magnum
Force?
Yeah, yeah, Magnum
Force. The whole force is after him, right? Yeah, they're all corrupt. Yeah. So that's that's kind of this. I could see that maybe that's too much of a duplicate storyline, but I mean, plus in the beginning too, when that cop, I mean, the worst thing was planning. I don't think he was out there to hurt that kid or kill that kid. He's just been on the streets too long and too jumpy. And but yeah, I mean, if you see something,
that neighborhood's way too familiar, and those cars too. That's weird. So yeah. I've walked on these streets, so it's like weird. And seeing potholes like that is just a normal Tuesday. I'm not joking. That's no exaggeration. But carry on. Sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say, that like I don't think that cop meant to kill that kid, but then what makes it worse is when then he planted a gun on him, and he's saying like, oh, you shouldn't be on the streets anymore. You've been on there 30 years and you kind of lost it. But I mean, it's easy to make one quick mistake like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he should have known better and not been so trigger happy.
Well, he was drinking at the beginning too.
Yeah, that's right too. Yep. Good point. Yeah. Yeah.
So I just wanted to
go ahead, Cole.
Yeah, I just wanted to go back on when I first saw this quite a few years ago, like I would say mid or early 90s. But I did when I first saw Henry Silva, it's like, oh, one of the original Ocean's 11 from the 60s. So that's where he's from. He was one of the beginning characters in Ocean's 11.
Hot dog.
He was the one contacting everybody to say, hey, we're meeting with this gangster, this guy, in Atlantic City or whatever. No, sorry, in Vegas. But he was like the go-to guy. So that's where I was just like, that's one of the original Ocean's 11.
So this movie basically had a pretty expansive cast. So if you think about it, it's like this movie probably was budget small, but they definitely were reaching for the stars with this one. And I mean that in the figurative and literal sense. Obviously, stars would star power, but obviously because it's like, it's a small story, but man, they were trying to really get as many names and star power as possible. So it's like, wow, okay, cool. They were actually trying to go big for such a small story. And luckily it was at a time where doing original ideas was just a Tuesday for them. Oh, hey, we can't do a 4:30 Harry. Okay, fine. We'll just make an original movie called Code of Silence.
Well,
It'll
and
be
then
a
when-
Dirty Harry ripoff.
Yeah. And then when you bring in a guy like Dennis Farina, who's already been like cast in so many, movies back then and TV, because I remember he was in a ton of he played a gangster in Miami Vice, so and you get that star power.
Oh, that's why I saw him. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and Henry Silva was a character actor in a ton of things back in the day. So I mean, where they didn't get a name, the star power part, they were hiring very competent, experienced character actors.
Mm-hmm.
So it works because it's an ensemble. It works as an ensemble cast.
Well, when I think about this red shirt too, with Henry Silva being in Ocean's 11, Norman Fell from Three's Company was also one of the original Ocean's 11 guys. So when you start seeing these guys in these certain shows, you're just going, oh, I remember him. I didn't.
Yes.
You didn't know what star power they brought.
Yeah, yeah, we do that a lot on this show. We see a lot of people that we see it either come on their way up in their careers or on their way down in their careers.
Yeah. So, okay, chat. I want to know, and I know one of you is going to get it, because we got some very smart people around here, very bright people. Some might say they're the most brilliant people. What other Chuck Norris movie released the same year as Code of Silence in 1985? Don't Google it. You're smart. You're very smart. I know you know what the answer is. Someone out there knows it. I want to know what other Chuck Norris movie came out in 1985. This should be kind of obvious. This isn't. This should be like a big thought. So please, I want to see what the answers are.
The power of the internet.
Yeah, right. Without using the power of the internet, I want to see what you guys' thoughts are. I'm gonna take your word for it, the same way we took Jussie Smollett's words. Oh, hey, look, we got our answers right away. You guys figured out.
I'm trying to erase that movie.
Yeah, Invasion USA and Missing Action 2. Yep, aka not 2, but yes, I get your point. Yeah, so he had a trifecta of movies. So at this point, Chuck was just basically shitting out action movies for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He was just like, here's White
Apple
Castle.
IIc. Oops, sorry, Apple IIc alert. The computer nerd in me. That's
what the fuck is Apple IIc?
That's an Apple IIc computer. Yeah.
Oh, look how bulky that is.
That's when that computer was. Yeah, because that's 85. Yeah, 85. That Apple IIc. Yep. So, and yeah, the Invasion USA almost killed me too. So fond memories of 1985. Yep.
Oh, dude, Invasion USA. What a special movie. Talk about a movie that you actually strip, go in there to turn your brain off.
I almost had no brain after that movie. Taking the fifth of vodka, yeah.
You don't go if you go on a date with a girl. Oh, what are we gonna watch? Oh, Invasion USA. Oh, what's it about?
I can't remember.
Watch it.
There's a blackout. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
You just watch the movie. Just watch the movie, honey. Just watch it, okay?
Yeah.
Was Chuck Norris the OG? I'd say in a way, yeah, he kind of was in a way. I would say, yeah, because obviously he had his more known flicks like Statham he's known for, but he also did a bunch of smaller movies that still had their fans, but definitely weren't as popular as for every Lone Wolf McQuaid or Missing in Action or Delta Force, Statham had his Crank or The Transporter or The Beekeeper. But then for all of those, he'll have stuff like much lesser known stuff like the recently released Shelter. The way Norris has lesser known stuff like The Hitman, where he had that crazy ass mullet. And he told the dude to drop dead as he literally dropped dead. So no, I think that was actually very aptly put, him being the OG Jason Statham in that regard. That's a team up that should have been. Seriously, I would have fucking soaked myself to have seen that team up. I'm not joking. For that team up, bro, I straight up would have lost my shit so hard.
I think Statham's a little more commercial than Chuck. Chuck is more of these hard action flicks, big star, but he did it. I grew up in the 80s.
But dude,
You know,
Walker
but
Texas Ranger, man.
yeah, the TV show, yeah. But like Arnold and Stallone, don't get mad at me, Chuck, but they were like different levels of popularity, I guess. Like,
Oh, of
but
course.
but Chuck was always, if you wanted to watch a hardcore action flick, or it was definitely on the rental list, or you'd want to go see it. But the Arnold movies were the big, and Stallone were the big events. So.
Well, yeah, the UK treated these movies like rental movies because I
Yeah.
learned when I was doing my homework for Code of Silence, I found out this like unsurprising, like I guess you could say fact about this movie that unfortunately with the UK, only very few movies in the 80s of Chuck Norris's went to video in the UK. Sorry, into theaters. Most of them work straight to video. In the US, that's like, no, that's a theatrical release. But in the UK, this is way too improper. You can't do this. You got to just put straight to VHS. Fucking posers, bro. Fucking posers.
You know the one thing I noticed about this Code of Silence, if you watch An Eye for an Eye, because I think he's driving that same Firebird in that movie too, if I remember. Because he's driving that. He's pretty much driving the same car.
Yeah, hey, save money on the budget. I mean, they were doing it with the Octagon, so anything to cut those little corners. Imagine that Hollywood was trying to be disciplined with their spending. What? That's like not allowed nowadays. That's like, no, you had to spend as much money as possible and still hope to get a big $1 billion return.
Like Snow White.
Yeah, no, we call that movie around here Snow Brown. Okay, Snow Brown.
All right.
Snow Brown. And yes, it was Expendables 2, which, by the way, that is next week's Toxic Tuesday chat. Expendables 2. It's going to be huge, okay? It's going to be huge.
Chuck was in that?
Yep,
Yeah.
Chuck was in it.
I'm trying to remember. Was it a very short part?
In a moderate-sized part. It sounds
I'm trying to
really
remember
gay that I
now.
said that. But, no, he had a part in the movie. And there's a few other faces that come along in the movie as well. Jean-Claude Van Damme is in it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fortunately, though, he doesn't wear any Speedos or does any splits or do anything that would, make dudes and ladies wet. So, fortunately, that's no longer a thing JCVD does for his movies.
I think it's not a negative. Well, my problem with Expendables is it should have been Chuck. It should, Stallone, like the 80s guys. And my problem was when they brought in like Jet Li and Jason Statham and all that stuff. I was looking for that nostalgia of back in the day, 70s, 80s action stars. But that's my opinion. So
no, I get you. I see. I like what they were going for with it, especially because they're trying to bring in guys from the decades. And then also some guys because I remember reading what Stallone's intentions were with those movies was to bring different faces from different generations who had their moments on screen. And then maybe if there was like a guy who's maybe, let's just say, going through a slump, maybe hopefully give him a little bit of a second wind in their career. He was trying to help get some of their careers on track as well. So, like, I remember Wesley Snipes didn't get any work because of something he never did wrong. And he's like, well, you know what? I'm going to put in with my Expendables movie. So why not? Man gets work again. So he gave him work again. So I always thought that was really cool that he was trying to, give his buddy some work. And on top of it, try to bring guys from the 2000s, this, as you mentioned, the Statham, Jet Li's of the world, then bring in some of the 80s guys. He was definitely trying to mix it up a bit. And of course, then bringing some like names that you hadn't really seen in many of those types of movies, like Steve Austin. Dude, I straight up I thought I was gonna have the biggest chubby on planet Earth. Sylvester Stallone and Stone Cold going at, because that was like my worlds colliding right there. It's like, holy crud! I grew up watching you both like battling in different like arenas, and there who you are versus each other. That was like the dream fight type of thing come to life. And of course, then there's the infamous scene of Terry Crews in the first movie where he sweated so much that his sweat had sweat. It was you guys remember that. Remember, guys? March 70s, Richard, when Terry Crews is super duper sweaty.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you get like that. I was like, holy crap, it's just a coat of sweat. It's called that movie, Coat of Sweat. It's a coat of silence, coat of sweat. And then in that line, remember this shit at Christmas. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Oh, I still fucking it. Oh, guy recognized all this too. These are all the train stops and the rails. They still have
those,
all that. Yep. This is all familiar shit for me. I've
It
been
still
on
looks
all
shitty.
of this. They've done some renovations, and then when they do the renovations, it goes back to shit within like a year. I think they actually did the last renovations to a few of the stops. I think it was the Harlem stop. Actually looked really, really well done. I was actually like impressed with it. But then all of a sudden it just went back to shit. And there's one at Jeff Park. Jeff Park, I wonder if I'm gonna get like AIDS just from breathing in there. I'm not joking. Not joking at all. Something like I feel like I need a shower just being in them. Hey, what's up, Tway? Hail! How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you here. Dude, this shit had me on edge. Seeing him be on top of this train.
Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2. This movie, I was like, did Spider-Man 2 rip off Code of Silence?
Yeah, it did, yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
And then she's sticking
man.
her head out the window and waiting for it to like get stuck hit on the train going by the other way, and that's it. The movie's over. She's dead, yeah.
When I saw her sticking her head out, I was like, is she really that stupid?
Yeah.
Is she really that stupid? Like, really? Are we trying to enforce a stereotype on characters like that? That she has to make dumb moves like that? Holy crud. Instant print. That must be a CVS in that corner. Yeah, that's probably a CVS because that area over there is probably not far from like the House of Blues in Chicago off Dearborn. Oh man, way too many memories. Go ahead.
It's funny too because you had this train scene here, and then even in Running Scared, it wasn't like they weren't on a roof or anything. They were driving, through the L and everything. But it's like because that was like a year. Because Running Scared was '86, and that was in
Which
Chicago.
Running Scared? That one or the Paul Walker Running Scared?
No, the Gregory Hines and Billy Crystal.
Okay.
No, that's the one I mentioned earlier. Yeah,
Yeah, that was '86.
yeah, this feels very like that movie in a lot of ways. Yeah.
Well, I guess this movie was trying to be a greatest hits package of all these things. Running Scared, Dirty Harry, Chuck Norris, blend them all together, and what do you get? It's almost like a mixed alcohol beverage. This movie is an alcohol beverage.
It's like a gin and orange gina.
This movie
it's a
is the
gin-a-gina.
Long Island. It's the
Yeah,
Long
the
Island
yes.
iced tea. It's a Long
Yes,
Island iced tea of Chuck Norris movies.
Yes, it is.
Oh
So
man!
TD Nigyan 2000 has nailed it because Butler and Shryak did write some Clint Eastwood movies. They wrote the what's the one in the bus? The one where he's in the bus. The Gauntlet. The Gauntlet.
Gay Man.
The Gauntlet.
The Gauntlet,
okay.
yeah.
And Pale Rider. They wrote Pale Rider, I think.
Ooh.
So the writers have got some Clint Eastwood pedigree.
Yeah.
But this could be a Dirty Harry movie, yes.
Oh, totally.
Definitely, yeah.
That's why I see it makes you wonder what could have been with a Carrie Callahan in Chirac. It's like one of those like things we were robbed of, like the way we never had a Dirty Harry and Death Wish crossover. I only can now wonder from now until forever, like, holy shit, what could have been with it? Because it would have been fun. It would have been really fun as shit. But hey, at least Chuck went to Chicago. I guess by that default, he's got more sack. Just saying, a lot more sack.
Saggy sack.
Eddie, what the hell's going on here? Oh yeah, dude. I was like, oh god, of course they found this bitch. Of course they did. She's not actually a bitch. She's just a nice girl. I just had to get all Chicago. Dude, these dudes, speaking of this movie, are so fucking Chicago with the way they sound. Did you guys notice they all sound like they're from
It's true.
Chicago?
They do sound gay. That's true.
Yeah. And this bar here, I was like, is this a gay bar? But they all look straight until two ladies pop up. I'm like, oh, okay. So
Who ruined the scene there?
yeah, right.
Yeah, just disturb their male bonding.
I was like, how do you have a bar that is all dudes and there's two random girls?
Well, it's a cop bar. Cop bars are like that.
So is it a gay bar or a street bar?
It's a cop bar, so it's both.
So
It's Schrodinger's bar.
Schrodinger's bar. Holy shit.
It's both gay and not gay at the same time.
There's some pretty homoerotic lines in this movie. Like, there's one that Brendan guy said. He said, don't worry about it, let it roll. They've got a hard ass for a boss, just like us. I was like, wow, that's incredibly gay. He's got a hard ass.
That guy that plays Brennan, I've seen him in a few films
Oh
before.
yeah, he's been in some shit. I think he was in a
Yeah.
Steven Seagal movie or some shit.
Yeah, and he was in The Fugitive.
Oh, that's
he was
what
in
it
Above
was.
the Law. Above the
Oh,
Law.
was it Above the Law?
That's it,
Okay.
Yeah, Above the Law.
Okay,
And he was
so
in The
I was
Fugitive.
right.
And I think he was even in The Dark Knight. He's been in a lot of stuff.
What's he? Oh, was he in The Dark Knight?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was a big part. I just said his face. He's got a familiar face, you know.
Are you saying he has a little part?
Well, he may have a very small part. That's true.
Did you see him changing in the sauna?
Oh,
I saw you
man.
changing. Yeah.
Oh, did you? You saw him changing?
Not sure. Yeah.
I thought you were serious.
No. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Mark, you are fucking gay. Oh. There's another one where Brendan had another line. He's like, you know how Camacho's like a cue ball? Because the harder you hit them, the better their English gets. I was like, bro. Oh, man.
You want to
That
play
line-
pool?
Yeah,
Kiss
that
the
would
bar.
not. It line would have not passed today. That would you have had GLAAD, you have had the FBI all coming down. Why are you telling them to speak English? This first reminds me, at my place of employment, I had to deal with a motherfucker who didn't speak English. And it was really hard to communicate with the guy because he spoke Russian. I'm like, oh, fuck. One of these guys.
How did you know it was Russian? If you don't speak Russian, how do you know it's Russian?
He told me. He said, I'm sorry, I don't speak English. I'm Russian. I was like,
In Russia, you do not speak English. English speak you.
English speak you. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, that's right. 11 Alpha saying he was Emilio as his father in Breakfast Club.
Oh,
That's
God,
right.
yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, damn.
He's been in a lot of things then, yeah.
Our man gets
What's his
around.
name?
What?
Hang on, I'm going to look up his name, the actor.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, no, I was just saying our man
Oh,
gets
right,
around.
Ron Dean. Ron Dean.
Ron Dean. Sounds like Howard Dean.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dean Devlin. Howard Dean, yeah.
See, that should,
That
we
guy
should do
looks
a Howard-
normal compared to his party members now. He looks normal.
I know, right? No, like Howard Dean got shamed for basically just being excited.
Well, that's
Yeah, I don't think it was that bad. Do you think it was?
No,
that
it was
There's
not.
nothing wrong with
bad?
it.
He didn't do anything wrong.
They just want to get rid of Howard Dean.
All he was just doing is being excited. And, like, you shamed him out of it. And I'm like, now that's nothing. You're like, really?
Well, remember Chappelle did a skit on that.
Oh, dude, that skit may have been even better than what Howard
Because
Dean did.
he kept on kept on doing it.
I remember he was like, we're not going to go to New Hampshire, Tom Harkin. We're going to go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're going to go to Cancun for spring break. And we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House.
He could be on. Well, maybe he's not out of work now. We can ask him to come on Toxic Tuesday. And do the intro.
Dude, I should ask Howard Dean to come on.
That would be funny.
That would be fucking funny.
I mean, I thought he kind of got screwed over there. I mean, I thought that was, you know.
No, he actually did get.
I mean,
regardless of how you feel on his policy, he did get shafted by the DNC. They were out to get him. Like, they were out to screw him. Like, not have him run. And then they got John Kerry, which Dave Mustaine actually talked about John Kerry in his book. Apparently, Dave Mustaine met John Kerry in person. He said John Kerry is a fucking douchebag.
Oh, he's a total.
He's not as good as that. He's worse than that. Fucking douchebag would be better.
He's
than,
an
than
empty
he is.
douchebag.
Yeah, exactly.
And Howard Dean got hit. Basically, he became a meme before memes were.
That's right. Yeah.
Like there.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing.
Poor bugger.
That's
He
it.
just got
I'm
excited.
gonna
And he
read
was the
that.
head. Wasn't Howard Dean the head of the DNC too?
He was.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
winning. He was winning. He
Yeah.
was winning.
Somebody
He was-
wanted rid of him, yeah. Somebody wanted him out of the way for the road. But there was Hillary around then.
You can
No, it was
make fun of
Kerry.
Kerry. He was the Democratic version of an outsider in a way.
Yes, exactly.
In that regard,
He was
they
the
did
Bernie
not-
Sanders of his day, yeah.
Yeah, without the socialism and
No,
yeah,
I think
I
that was
like
probably
that.
there too.
I don't actually. I don't think. No, I remember he had some odd policies, but I remember he was a capitalist too. He didn't. I don't think he had a social side. He had some weird stuff though. That's
What
for
was
sure.
his view on floppy wieners, though? That's what
Hopefully
counts.
floppy. We'll have to ask him. I should reach out to Howard Dean. That'd be the fucking truth. Yeah, seriously. But dude, please
Mr.
do the
Coffee.
So,
screen
I
one
just-
more time.
I just to change the subject. You know, I mentioned I really like the music in this movie, and I think it just nailed it. It's got like touches of Beverly Hill Cops and loads of other movies. The guy that did the music for this, guess which movie he also did the music for? I'll give you a clue. It has the biggest dick.
Showdown!
He did the music
Yeah!
for Showdown. Little Big. I just looked it up.
Yes! Oh, you know what?
Wow.
I saw you strip down for that hot tub.
His dick's not small.
You have the biggest dick I've ever seen on a man.
Thanks.
He had to put music. He had to put music to that scene. If Tom was here, he'd have the sound, the spring sound.
It's like in Beavis and Butthead.
When if
he
we
did.
get Dolph to do a cameo reading that line?
It's-
the
oh
other
God,
way.
that would be
Toxic
good.
Tuesday.
That's
That would
it. We now have a list of
Does he
Facebook.
do what's that site where celebrities will do
Cameo.
custom
He's on.
readings?
Oh,
Oh,
he's
let's
on,
ask him
yeah.
to do it.
If
Yeah,
Howard
chip in.
Dean
Yeah,
actually
chip in
did
10
a
bucks.
cameo, I would buy a Howard Dean cameo. Just so
I mean,
get
that's checked now.
What he
Just
could
to
say,
get
we could
this-
get him to say Toxic Tuesday. The guys in Toxic Tuesday are the biggest dicks I've ever seen
Oh,
in
dude,
men.
Dolph Lundgren cameo.
for it.
I would. I probably would fade. I probably would straight up.
We should
fade.
start what do you do on YouTube Target and see if we can raise the money to do that.
Yeah. Let me see how much is.
Let's
see
see
how
how
much
much.
he's
Let's find
charging.
out how much
Yeah.
a cameo costs from Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
If there is one, I'll get serious about doing a YouTube fundraiser for it.
Yeah, he's $350.
That's it?
Nothing. Come
I thought it was
on.
like $600.
Oh, I thought it'd be like
350.
3,000.
Well, especially because he's got the biggest dick you've ever seen on a man.
Yeah. Right. We're gonna have to set that up for the next.
Okay, starting next week, we're gonna
membership
start
goal.
getting a Dolph Lundgren cameo
Oh
fundraiser
God, that would be
going.
good.
This is gonna be fucking awesome. I'm
Yeah.
excited. This is gonna be great.
And he's got to say Toxic Tuesday in whatever we ask him to say. It's got to talk about Toxic Tuesday.
Oh, I'm gonna be fucking soaking after watching this. Seriously. Oh man, Dolph Lundgren Toxic Tuesday. He's gonna now learn that my biggest membership on my channel is named after him. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Howard Dean
Well-
isn't on though. Oh darn it.
No, but yeah, Howard Dean. He's
He's on a cameo.
We should do a Howard Dean emoji. Oh man, a Howard Dean emoji in the face.
Is anyone
Oh.
here going to MegaCon?
Sadly,
No,
I will
no,
not
no.
because
because
I had
I'm gonna-
already made prior commitments to
Yeah.
be in Houston that weekend. Of course, everything's going on that same damn weekend. And I
Nick's
wish I
going
was
to
going.
Nick's going to the alternative version, Megacock.
Ah!
I was gonna say there's gonna be some old school actors there. That's where you can. Hey, can you just give me a shout out on your mic or something?
Oh, dude!
Yeah.
If
'Cause I
Dolph
know
Lundgren,
William Shatner's gonna be there. That'd be a good. That'd be a
Well,
good.
Yeah,
GalaxyCon won't invite Dean Kane.
I saw that. Yeah,
They,
he doesn't.
he
They don't
align
share
with
any
their
values.
values.
And so
Yeah,
he
he's
said,
like-
"What values are you talking about? Name them." You know?
Yeah.
Fucking
The
Well, he's
tolerant
he's
bunch
part of Vice.
strikes again.
That's why.
They gate kept everybody out of genre now.
and
Well, they tried to.
fucking insane.
People
Hey,
that get
welcome
involved
to
that know
Toxic
nothing
Tuesday
about the genres gatekeep everything now.
with 32 fans of Nick Weiser, and I'm Dolph Lundgren, the man with the biggest dick that Brandon Lee ever saw. No, it has to be the man with the biggest dick Brandon Lee's ever seen on a man. It's got to have that pause on a man.
Yeah. No, I said Brandon Lee said I had the biggest dick he ever saw in a man, but he hadn't seen the guys from Toxic Tuesday.
Well, he wasn't married to Grace Jones.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Was he a slave to the rhythm then? Was he?
Oh man! Fuck is now he's married. He's married to some 30-year-old girl now.
Of course he is. He's a bit
Yeah.
old. He's a celebrity.
know.
Shouldn't she be younger?
Well, I guess she couldn't turn down the
Oh,
biggest
what's that
dick.
beer like? Heilman's Old Style or something?
Old style.
Well, what was that
Oh.
beer? Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
should
thought
be
you were
looking.
talking about like she was calling him old
No,
style.
there was some beer mentioned there. There it is, Old Style.
Old style.
I
It's
don't,
where-
know, I don't know if I know that one.
The problem
Norris
is all the
Mollywops.
20-year-olds are cast-offs from Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Is
Oh,
his girlfriend almost
God,
25
yeah.
yet? Again?
What?
That seems to be his number when he breaks off with us when they hit the mid-20s. Isn't that his breakup number? Or right
Yeah,
around
25. Yeah.
25.
It's one graduate after another. As soon as they graduate high school, he dumps them.
That's fucking kind of weird, actually. Like, what the fuck, bro? I'm just saying. That's a Chicago. Yeah, oh god, yeah, it's a.
I was wondering. Yeah, it looks.
The
I'd
amount
like to
of
try
re-
some.
The amount. Oh, dude, it tastes like shit. Like, straight up, like.
What if I like shit?
I guess you like this shit then. It tastes like shit though. Seriously, like it's like I feel like every time I've had a sip, I feel like regret. Actually, I had one thing that was worse than the shittiest beer I've ever had yesterday. After Groundhog Day with the kids, which went over greatly, we went to this candy store and she bought these Jelly Belly jelly beans, but they were a very unique version of these jelly beans. And they contained a bunch of really awful flavors. And she wanted to buy us so we could play a game.
Patchouli flavor, like that kind of thing.
Oh,
asparagus.
Dude. One of them was called Dirty Sock.
I thought you were going to say Dirty Sanchez there for a minute.
Are these Birdie Bots every flavor beans?
Yeah,
It was-
maybe.
Dude, these jelly beans were. It was fried. They're called Bean Boozled. Jelly Belly Bean Boozled. And the flavor. Go through the listing of the flavors. It's horrifying. And then tasting them. The worst part about the taste too, they lingered on. I brushed my teeth. I ate a bunch of different
Skunk
candies.
flavor.
I had
Did you
hot
order
dogs.
some pizza?
I didn't have pizza. I had hot dogs, and that taste was not good. It took for me to have whiskey to
Sorry, wait a
get
minute.
rid of it.
Sorry to interrupt, Nick. Is this a Michael Jackson music video?
Oh, I know, right? I will
Wesley
say
Snipes
Bad.
in here.
Oh, look at that kick
Is
there.
Wesley Snipes in here somewhere?
Wesley's that. he puts up a damn good fight before
Yeah.
it becomes too much for them. Like he puts up a long fight before it's just like, oh fuck. Because I actually thought he was gonna get out of it. You know, he's fucking Chuck.
It looks like something out of the movie Breaking.
Breaking.
They're all dancing. If they were dancing, then they would.
Okay. I was like, is that you trying to make fun of Taken or something?
No, Breaking, the Cannon film, the one that the hip hop movie.
Oh.
It
See, I
started the
haven't
whole.
seen
Well, it
it.
didn't start the whole craze, but cashed in on it.
Okay,
You'd have
Dolph
to watch
Lundgren-
my show regularly, and you would know these things, Nick.
Well, they were first basically because Breaking came out when? When did Breaking? come out?
82, I think. 82.
Yeah,
Round
because
about.
Beat Street came out in 84, 83, 84.
Hell, Canada Breaking and Breaking 2 out within like 3 months of each other. Yeah.
So would Toxic Tuesday be considered pep talk? Because I've gone through like Dolph Lundgren does birthdays, pep talk, advice, roasts, holidays, and intro videos. So
It's an intro video.
Oh yeah, he would be an intro video.
It would be an intro video. You know, so it'd have to be
Yeah.
scripted so as he's introducing the show.
Oh,
Yeah, you're not just asking him to say happy birthday to Nick or whatever.
Yeah. That Nick guy.
Happy
he's all
birthday
right.
to 5 of the biggest dicks I've ever seen. Welcome to Toxic Tuesday.
That's perfect.
Oh, I know.
It's close. It's pretty close.
Yeah. You know, it's good. Oh, dude, that's it. That's the intro video. Oh my god, this is gonna be the dream. Seriously, I can't wait. The
And
future is
then
gonna be
put
great.
a note in with it to ask him if he'll appear on the show.
Nah, you're welcome to come visit Toxic Tuesday anytime you want.
Well, Breaking was 84, 11 Alpha. I think 11 Alpha might have watched the show I did on Breaking, but I can't remember. Anything that's done more than 3 weeks ago, I forget. I'm old. I'm old.
Get Dolph to do the line. I'm all ears.
We could get him to try and slip some He-Man in there too, you know.
Some He-Man.
Yeah,
He-Man.
from Universal Soldier. That was.
Oh, that would be good.
Oh yeah, Universe.
That would be good. Yeah,
Yeah, we
you
still
were
gotta
right.
do that one. We still gotta do Universal Soldier. Holy shit!
Mm.
I can't believe we've not done that one. Yeah, he does. Oh my god, yes. That's an underrated one. That's him and Van Damme. Did you know when they were promoting that movie, they're making
They staged
yeah,
the
so you
feud.
know what they staged the feud.
Yeah.
Yeah, to make it seem like there was like beef, even though there actually wasn't. They just wanted to get people talking. Fucking awesome. That's so Lundgren and Van Damme. Oh man, so good. Yeah, our boy here, Norris, he takes a beating before he starts to dish it back out to them, and boy, does he get revenge in the worst way possible. It's fucking great. You know, it's funny because this movie, it doesn't have the most mind-blowing action, but it's very fulfilling action.
Yes.
Very fulfilling. It's just there's an ultimate degree of satisfaction, and what I feel like that degree of satisfaction is because it isn't about being over the top, but it's more so about the weight of the story making it meaningful. Because after seeing the girl get kidnapped, after saying everything that these guys have done to harm the city of Chicago, after what they've done to Chuck Norris's Eddie Cusack, it's that revenge being that dish best served cold, I feel like is what makes the action punch differently in that regard. I think that's what works in its favor. Sometimes that type of impact is just as impactful as just the cannon film explosion impact.
But it's like you were saying. It's like everyone was saying earlier. The way this movie is done, you could make this a Dirty Harry movie for the way the style and how this movie goes. So it's even though Dirty Harry's more gun shooting, but there's more of a story behind everything. So it goes at a really good pace.
It does, and I didn't realize it was an hour and 40 minutes because I thought, oh crud, this movie just kind of like flies, and that's another thing. Not a minute of this movie is really wasted. Like everything counts in this movie. It doesn't affect. Oh hey, there's some filler going on here. We maybe could have trimmed some fat here. This movie really makes use of its time. And I was like, and I like that we just got dropped into the thick of Union Station. Oh boy. Memories that's the same train station Charles Bronson was at the end of the first Death Wish movie. It was Union Station. That is where, if you've heard of the, what's that company called? What's the train company? Not Metra.
Amtrak.
Thank you. Thank you. Amtrak.
It's the only one I know.
Yeah, they go through the states and such, but yeah, that's where Amtrak goes in. I've only been on Union Station once. What 70s do?
This is what Chuck Norris does to plinths.
All right, let me bring my Gina down. Okay, let me bring it. Sorry. All right.
It's Chuck Norris on a plinth.
He crushes the plinth.
Hey.
No plinth can handle Chuck.
That's good.
Sorry, Mark, I interrupted you.
Oh no,
it's all
awesome.
good.
So okay,
Chuck can do anything,
guys. So now we're in the part of the movie where he's at Lower Wacker. And
Yes.
Darth Viewer, you already know the answer to, so I don't want you answering this. What other infamous movie takes place on Lower Wacker? I'll give you one hint. It's the movie that came out in the 2000s. That's the only hint you get. What other movie had a scene not just take place, filming wise, not in the sea wise, but filming wise in Lower Wacker? So it was a pretty damn famous movie when it came out. I'll say that. It's a pretty damn famous movie. It's like, it was kind of significant. Would you say, Red Shirt? You know what I'm talking about.
We talked about it earlier.
There we go. Corellian Road God, The Dark Knight. Yep. This is the same Lower Wacker.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. See, do you recognize all this now? Here, let me bring my Gina
I'm
down.
pretty sure it's been in quite a few movies.
I don't know how many movies it's been, but I know that
It would be interesting to find out, wouldn't it?
it would be. I
Wasn't
guess we should
there a
have-
Mystery Men? Didn't that? Was that a different? Just reminds me of a scene in Mystery Men. I'm gonna. You know what? I'll ask the interwebs. Lower Wacker.
Yeah.
Lower
I
my
might, get, I might
Wacker.
get results I'm not
Lower
expecting,
Wacker.
of course. Might get the wrong results.
I recognize the scenery. Yep. No, it's very distinct. Lower Wacker. That's for sure. I always laugh when I'm on Wacker. It's just one of those names. I'm like, I'm on Wacker. So I love.
Did you say
that.
come on, Whacker? What?
Come on.
Is it WACKER?
WACK.
ER.
Or
That's
is it
what it says.
HACK?
I don't think there's an H in it, is it?
I think it's just do WACK. Whacker. And I
We'll see
just
what
put
happens.
Gina.
Wacker.
Whacker.
I just put Gina and Chuck Norris.
So the Dark Knight, Batman Begins, the Blues Brothers.
Oh yeah,
Which makes sense. That makes sense.
that
Yeah.
makes sense, yeah.
Wanted.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
movie based off of Mark Miller's comic Wanted. Yeah. Holy
The
shit.
Fury. I don't remember. I'd have to watch The Fury again to remember that. But
I'd have to watch The Fury again too. I'd have to.
that was that Kirk Douglas, The Fury? It's ages since I've seen that.
What
Long
a
time.
big explosion too. Hot damn. Yeah, I was just like, damn, that thing exploded like a motherfucker. And it is the most Chicago thing to see that and just not react. By the way, in case you're thinking, wow, no one's freaking about it. Guys, you gotta understand. For things to just blow up in Chicago, people just see that and they just kind of move on. That's absolutely expected, even in the 80s. You just see a fight, just carry on. They're just fighting. You see a crime going on, oh, they're just stealing. Yeah, just carry on. Obviously, it's sad and pathetic, but yeah, that's how much shit people see all the time, and they just, well, it's just another thing. They don't do anything about it. They never do. The
You
Fear
gotta
is
watch out for all
awesome.
those MAGA people at 3 a.m. when it's 2 degrees.
Oh,
out.
I know, dude.
I mean, yeah.
Fucking hilarious. So yeah, The Code of Silence. This is one of Chuck Norris's favorite films he ever did. And you know what? I believe it. I hope he had pizza when he was out this way making this movie. And it did well. It debuted at #1 at the box office. And on top of it, it's his second most financially successful movie. Now, I don't know if that counts as profitability or in terms of gross, but I just read under the words second most financially successful, the other being the first, aka not first, Missing in Action. Yeah, I think I have to always clarify first, but not first. Because, well, technically it's
But
not.
it technically like it was the first, but then it wasn't the first, but then it was. No.
All right. Oh, man. There's
So I didn't know this. I just looking down the trivia. Sorry, it's Dennis Farina was in the Chicago Police Force before he became an actor. So he was playing a Chicago policeman in this movie, and he was actually in it.
That's
That's
fucking
pretty cool.
cool.
Pretty cool, yeah.
I gotta rewatch it, but apparently Lou Ferrigno has a cameo in here, and I'm like,
Alright.
how would I miss such a big motherfucker like Lou Ferrigno?
Well,
I mean,
he was either in the gym when they were working out, or he was one of the thugs in the bar.
Oh yeah, true. And there's a
Could've
lot of
been,
men
yeah,
there,
could've been.
so yeah, there's lots of men there. So it's
You were
kinda
too
hard to
busy
pick out.
looking at other men, weren't you? I noticed that. There were so many men.
I didn't know which one to start at. I love how that giant bulky thing was a setup and payoff. You wouldn't think watching that thing that was something they're
Yeah.
actually going to aspire to for the third act. But man, like the Octagon, as I mentioned earlier, it's an explosive payoff. That's a thing. It's like, oh, hey, cool. It's a solid movie. But then the third act, I was like, man, I wish we had more movies where it starts off good, and then it just goes all out, rather than starting off great and then just going out in a whimper. I would happily accept more of these types of movies where they're not 10s as they start, but when they end, they basically is a 10.
And it should go that way. It should be towards the end of the movie, shit happens.
Okay, so I just looked it up. So Lou Ferrigno plays one of the EMT at the
Oh, right.
paramedics at the
Okay.
beginning.
Wow.
Oh,
After the shootout.
You know who else is in this? And I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't remember seeing it. With John Mahoney, who was
Really?
Fraser's dad.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Oh,
Frasier.
yeah, we mentioned it earlier.
Oh, you mentioned it. Yeah, I
Oh,
must have been out
okay,
walking the
yeah.
dog. Yeah, I might have been out walking the dog.
It's all good.
That's a euphemism. No, I actually was walking the dog.
One of the great lines that Norris also said in this movie was, "When I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you."
Yeah.
Beat it out of you. That's
Oh,
a great line.
man.
Oh,
Fucking badass.
yeah. You could hear Clint saying that. That would have been a line he
right,
could
that
have
is
said in a
Clint
movie.
Norris.
There was
I actually was about to call that third act.
But this one does deserve to be in the top ones. It's
Yeah.
a really good movie. Well,
I
made
asked-
movie.
Yeah, it is.
I asked Grok, so Expendables 2, but that's not really, and then the Way of the Dragon, 130 million, Missing in Action, 1 or 2, well, the first one, and then Code of Silence,
Oh, okay.
and Good Guys Wear Black are the top 5.
Okay.
So here's the deal, guys. I just checked YouTube. It says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering.
Just lagging. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lag. I apologize, guys. There's literally nothing I can do. All I could just say is just hop on Rumble. Here, I'll put the Rumble link in the chat. Here. Sometimes it's just straight retarded, and I can't do anything about retarded when YouTube wants to be Ricky.
It's
retarded.
lagging on Rumble too, possibly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. No,
But
Toback.
I think it's possibly a Talk Studio thing because I had that the last couple of times I've done game streams. It's lagged quite a bit on the
Fuck.
yeah.
Dargus has been lagging all night. I'm sorry, guys. I can do.
You got to kick your kids off the internet. Tell them to stop streaming. Toxic
keep
Tuesday.
the orange eye. Keep the orange eye. I'm keeping the Gina up, man. I'm keeping the Gina up. I don't know what to do about it. I didn't really realize that was happening, but that explains why they
There's
had
nothing
the
you can do about it. If
people
it's,
are evaporating.
it's probably beyond our control.
Chuck Norris could fix it.
Chuck Norris could fix it.
He could, but will he?
Chuck
Come on,
Norris does cause
help,
the
Chuck.
entire Earth to lag.
Oh, see, Curly Rogue said it's been fine for me for the whole show until
Till a minute ago, yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm sorry, chat. All right, and it's starting to show up fine for me. Oh man, fucking exhausting. YouTube refused to connect. I'm checking my internet connection's fine. So it's just YouTube is being a pain in the asshole like that. And when it wants to be a hoe, well, fucking hoe needs to be smacked for that shit. Not okay, YouTube. Not okay. But yeah, Chuck Norris on top of his giant bulky police machine, he dishes it out. One man army style, shoot. Throw some, I was like, he's got some mean shots this movie. That guy, I was like, oh God, please kill that bastard. Don't send him to jail. Don't send him to jail. Too many people. Yeah, see, there's always too many people streaming, but that's fine. What's up, Canadian Spider-Man? How you doing, dude? Hopefully the connection's working over your way. But that guy was asshole. And guess what? When he shot the shit out of him, he saved the girl. And guess what happened when he saved the girl? He learns he's going to go into the work the next day. Yeah, he's going to go into the work the next day like everything's fine. And the movie just ends. What? The movie just ended? It didn't go into 20 endings?
Was there a post-title sequence? No.
Yeah.
Mid-credits?
No, I think it's great when those happen for certain movies, but man, they do it for every single movie. The 5 ending thing is.
I know. Don't worry about it, John Edgar. We've been killing time till you got here. We can start the show now.
Everything has led up to the point of the arrival of John Edgar. Everything just made sense. It was like, okay, we can't really have a proper show until there's a John Edgar.
Think about it. We do just kind of kill time all night anyway, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you haven't missed anything, John.
No. He is now here for the good stuff, really. So good on you, dude. Good on you. Yeah, this movie was budget, I think, around $800,000. I think it's safe to say this movie definitely made some money. Definitely made some money.
For sure.
Yeah. So once again, profitability was just another thing back in the day. Just to do movies that people hopefully give a shit about. And let's if it doesn't get the biggest, always hopefully enough where we can make some money. And Chuck was making money, and this is unfortunate because this is at a time where Schwarzenegger's on the rise, Stallone's on the rise. Obviously Norris is coming out a few movies. Bronson already had done some stuff. So this is right around the years where the action hero is starting to get really competitively heavy.
Yeah,
really heavy. So you're in that smack dab prime time hour, 85. Everyone's got some. That's gonna be a wild time where everyone's got a little bit of something to offer.
And I think they kind of inferring that she was
like the
attacked
position
there
she's
in a certain way. Yep.
Oh yeah, I thought so too. When I saw that, I was like, ah, shit.
But they didn't they didn't dwell on it. But you can kind of infer what happened. Yep.
I like what D-Bud says. He leaves with the girl. How disappointing. Letting the side down, yeah. Let the side down.
Oh.
And did they ever say that Chuck had a family in this movie, or like it seemed like he's like it's a father-daughter kind of relationship here. They never go to that. If it was Leonardo DiCaprio, of course he'd be dating her because she's under 25. But I think they don't and her mom is killed, her family's wiped out, and even though she's a kid of a kid of a mafia family, she's not guilty of any of this, any of this stuff. So it's she's a sympathetic character, but it's not really fleshed out that much in terms of their relationship.
It was giving you the surface level to give him some, let's just say, have a little bit of less leverage to his name. He needed to have something that was his sore spot. Because if they kill her, well, he's gonna feel bad because you gotta get to him emotionally rather than physically. I get it. I get what they're trying to do because he's a one-man army. And how do you hurt the one-man army? Well, you get to him through someone else.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's a good-natured cop. He's one of those, as they say earlier in the movie, he is incorruptible. You couldn't get him to become one of the bad guys. On his best and worst day, he will always be one of the good guys.
Why does the girl there and Dennis Farina share the same haircut? Have they only got one wig between the two of them?
Oh fuck yeah! Oh yeah, sweet. No, we'll view we'll play the trailer on Rumble is what we'll do.
And I got the bar hold up scene too, because you can't get it up tonight, right, Nick?
No, I can't get it up, unfortunately, guys. My YouTube dysfunction is really causing.
They have a poll for that.
Yeah, they do have a poll, but I just gotta rough it out and tough it out.
He's just gonna watch Showdown in Little Tokyo, and he'll get it up, no problem.
That is my Viagra. That movie. That movie is like always my Viagra. Why did I say Viagra? What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Why did I say some retarded shit, man? Hey, what's up, awesome one? How you doing, dude? Great to see you here.
You're saying it like it's a kid's candy or something. Yeah,
I know, right? Nick's gonna rub one. Oh God! Don't even.
Well, that's where Nick sleeps every night down in this.
Look, you can already see me rubbing it out right now. Here, go put a pause. You can already see me rubbing it out.
Yeah, you see, so it's quite a big. There's quite a big.
Go back.
Go back.
Like,
right
yeah,
here.
so look at my huge load I'm letting out.
Look at that.
Right
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need fire out with Viagra.
You could put a fire out with that.
I could. So as these credits dim down, we'll get the toxic scores going. I'm going to read this review from Roger Ebert on Code of Silence. The ads for Code of Silence look schlocky, and Chuck Norris is still identified with a series of grade zilch karate epics. But this is a heavy-duty thriller. A slick, energetic movie with good performances and a lot of genuine human interest. It grabs you right at the start with a complicated triple cross and then develops into a stylish urban action picture with sensational stunts. How sensational? How about an unfaked fight on top of a speeding elevated train? Ending when bullfighters dive off the train into the Chicago River. The stunts are great, but not surprising. Chuck Norris is famous for the stunts he features in all of his movies. What is surprising is the number of interesting characters in Code of Silence. The screenplay doesn't give you the usual cardboard cliches. There's a lot of human life here, and a series of carefully crafted performances. For once, here's a thriller that we have to care about the characters before we care about their adventures. I only need to care about their adventures as long as I know there's going to be badassery going on. But we'll carry on, Boomer. Chuck Norris stars as a veteran Chicago vice cop named Cusack. Eddie Cusack, poser. He's a straight arrow. An honest cop that his partners call a one-man army. As the film opens, he's setting up a drug bust, but a Latino gang beats him to it, stealing the money and the drugs and leaving a room full of dead gangsters. That sets off a Chicago mob war between the Italian and Latino factions. And as bodies pile up in the streets, Cusack begins to worry about the daughter of a mafia chieftain. A young artist named Diana who wants nothing to do with her father's business, but finds she can't be a bystander. After an elaborate cat and mouse chase through the loop, she's kidnapped and Cusack wants to save her. Okay, we're actually looking like we're gonna skip through a bunch of this.
It's pretty good though. No, it's an interesting review.
Yeah, I'm shocked that he wasn't trying to find reasons to pick it apart. So we're going to go down to the lower portion of it because we don't need to do this whole spiel. Holding all the performances together is Norris's work as Cusack, bearded, dressed in action jeans for undercover street duty, and driving a battered old beater. Norris seems convincing as a cop with, of course, the degree of heroic exaggeration you need in a role like this. By the end of the film, when he is reduced to functioning as a one-man, fuck off with that reduced bullshit. That's the fun of the movie. Go fucking cry while watching Chocolate with Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
God. Seriously, I bet this guy fucking jerks off and cries while watching Chocolate with Johnny Depp. He probably does it in his grave with that shit. It's not meant to be good. Worst Ebert impression ever. It's not meant to be good. I'm not trying to be good at this. I'm glad he bowed to the greatness of that movie, but the whole bullshit of reducing this.
I never even mentioned the plinths. There's no mention of plinths anywhere in this. Or Orangina.
I'm glad he actually sees the light for a little bit, but when he says a dumb comment like that, it's like, dude, just shut the fuck up. We really can't believe the armored robot tank that he brings in action, but what the hell? We accept it. I believe it because I watched the movie and I saw it happen. And guess what, man? It's called having a fucking imagination. God, I bet this guy is fucking like a fucking jerk off. And he probably gets like fucking chocolate facials from other dudes. Anyways, what the hell that meant? I just made that shit up.
Chocolate facials. Is that a racial epithet there?
I honestly don't know what that even meant. Chocolate facial. I guess you can say that maybe that's shit facials. I don't know. You decide what that all means. I just came out. All right. Norris resembles Clint Eastwood. I agree in his insistence on the barest minimum of dialogue. There's a scene where he quietly, awkwardly tries to comfort the mobster's daughter, and it rings completely true. He also seems to be doing a lot of his own stunts, and although the credit lists a lot of stuntmen, and they were all obviously kept busy, it looks to me like that's really Norris on top of that L train.
See, this is before Andrew Davis did some of like The Fugitive and stuff, so he's only mentioning the stuff before this. But he's a good director. I don't know if he makes stuff now. I've never heard of him for years, but he had a few big hits. We all like big hits. The bigger the hits, the better.
Hey, I'm all about my big hits.
Yeah,
big hits in the pants.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. We got some toxic scores here. We got a awesome one, toxic level 20. So that's a high level. TZ says too much information. Twice is chocolate face. I said, I don't know why that came out. It's just like I just needed a reason to insult Ebert. I fucking bet you, Ebert, even though I agree with him a lot of those things on the review, he's this guy. You know, when I play this clip at the beginning of the show.
Do you know the best night I've had in the last 5 years is a night that Zoe and I split a bottle of wine, we made a summer salad, and watched chocolate together?
He's that guy.
I've never been a fan of Ebert.
I haven't either. Sometimes it's interesting to go through his reviews just to see what he would say because he has the most all over the place perspective on action movies. So it's always like we check back and
they didn't like genre movies at all. The two of them.
Yeah. For years, I loved Roger Ebert because all I needed to do was read his review and watch the movie if he hated it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cole Hauser.
Well, no, I was just going to say, I remember that I couldn't remember, but I was pretty sure that he had a negative review on The Empire Strikes Back. So
I think he did.
He probably did.
So
Probably did.
but
John?
he would like Disney now.
Oh yeah, he would.
He
He
would
love
do it.
Disney's.
Oh my
Disney.
god. He would have fucking went to Boys Town at Wrigley Field and begged for facials after seeing The Last Jedi. Okay. Anyways, enough.
Well,
facial
you know
talk.
what? Speaking of Boys Town, watch Girls Town with Mel Torme. Great
Okay.
movie. But watch
Okay.
watch the Mystery Science 3000 one.
Okay. I'm
Very
gonna remember
good.
that.
Yeah.
You sold me on it.
Girls
Jonathan
Town.
Conroy.
Yeah, that's
Toxicity.
with what's her
Oh.
name? What's the blonde back in the day?
There's a lot of them.
A lot of them.
No, her name is she was well known because she was stacked.
Pamela Anderson.
That still doesn't narrow it down much.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Give me
Pamela
a second.
Anderson, maybe.
No, I'm talking like when I'm saying Girls Town, I'm talking about the 50s, 60s.
Jane Mansfield.
That's right, James Mansfield.
Right, yeah, Jane Mansfield.
Sounds like it was a man's field.
Oh, she
I've
was,
got Racket Girls.
Yeah.
Racket
Girls.
Racket.
That's not Girls Town. This is Mystery Science Theaters. I've got Racket Girls. I don't think
Yeah.
that's it though. Girls Town.
Okay. Jonathan Conroy. Toxicity. Yeah. 8.6. And then Darth Viewer. Toxicity's 9.
Girls
really good
Town.
toxic
Let's go.
dialogue. TZ Burton. 7 for the toxic. Jonathan 93 Mega. Toxic 9. Darth Viewer. Siskel hated Star Wars. Of course he did. Fuckwad. Anyways. Red Shirt, tell us your toxic thoughts on Code of Silence.
Well, Code of Silence has just got toxic opportunities all over the map. You've got the Hispanics, you've got the Italians, you've got the cops who are, who are not particularly. There's some corrupt cops in there. You have Norris himself, delivering lines like, when I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you. About the only thing that takes this movie down from on toxicity is the knight in shining. He's the knight in shining armor riding to the rescue of the damsel in distress. So she is not a toxic character, not an object of toxicity. So I would give this a 9 for that.
Okay.
It wasn't Jane Mansfield. Sorry, I was wrong. I just looked it up. It's Mimi Van Doren. She was another stacked blonde. Yes.
Yeah, she was a third-rate Jane Mansfield impersonator.
It's funny because I don't know if I've ever seen this movie, but I've seen the poster for it recently. I must have looked it up for some reason. Somebody that was in it, and I looked up.
Why? Were your posters sticky or something?
It was very sticky. Paul Anka. I think it was something to do with Paul Anka made me look it up.
Yeah, Paul Anka's in it.
Yeah, that's probably why I looked it up. Yeah.
Good Canadian boy.
Indeed, from Ottawa.
All right, Red Shirt. Thank you for your score. John Edgar. Toxicity. Solid 10. Ooh, he's going high. Toy Nagayan. Toxicity 8. Overall, I still love this throwing actioner. I like that. He likes it that way. 70s. What makes this your toxic score for Code of Silence?
Well, funnily enough, I probably don't think it ranks as high. It doesn't wank as high as some of the
Rank
other.
or wank?
Sorry, did I?
I think you actually said wank.
He wanks as high as any in Worm. I don't think it's as toxic as some of our other favorites, such as Invasion USA, for instance, or Delta Force. I probably would rank it around about a 6.5, because it's actually quite a gritty movie without being toxic. I mean, it's got a lot of things that would now be considered good in movies, bad police getting their just desserts and so on. And it's not like it's really got a lot of sex or racial stuff, or there's some. I'd say
about speaking English
for sheer
and obviously that
masculinity, though, it would get 6.5. Doesn't get any of the extra stuff, just the sheer masculinity. It's a great movie, though. Like, it's an overlooked classic from the 80s for sure.
Agreed. Why? Thank
6.5. I'll give it.
All right, I like
for
that.
Toxic.
You should have been a 69er, but I'll forgive you.
I could have said
Mark.
6.9. That's true.
All right, where are you gonna stick it? Boomer.
No, I don't want to hear him. Go Stars. Go Stars. Go Stars.
Hey, he's
No,
still
can't
going.
hear you. Panarin to Stars.
He's
Panarin
doing
to
that on
Stars.
purpose. He's doing this on purpose.
No,
yeah,
still
he's
can't hear
doing
you.
this on purpose.
No. Nope. Not getting a word.
I'll get it. I'll get a toxic score.
So just put your fingers up with the number. 7, 6, 6.1.
Are you trying to like shove your middle finger in there? I was trying to figure
He's
out
showing
what
the size of his wiener. That should be a little finger you should be using. Oh, I can hear you now.
Yeah, that's in centimeters.
Oh, so was I muted?
Yeah, the entire time.
We weren't kidding.
Oh, jeez.
We're not clever enough to fake that.
Oh, jeez, God.
We thought you were fucking with us. We thought you were doing that on purpose.
Oh, because I got the double mute, just in case. So I mute myself, have the mute on the mic. How many years have I been streaming on YouTube? Anyway, I'm gonna stick it right where 70s said with the. I'm going with the 6. Yep. And
I never told you to stick it anywhere. That's a dirty lie.
That's a dirty lie. So I don't think it's a very good movie, but it's not that toxic. I mean, you got the standard villains who are toxic, but Chuck is just a badass cop, but he's not like this toxic, hard hitting. Well, he's hard hitting, but what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, but he's just not a totally toxic character like he is in some other films. But he's a badass. But there's not the toxicity. This is a real manly movie, but the toxicity doesn't flow, and we don't have any hot tub scenes basically. So
You want Chuck Norris in short shorts?
Yeah, there's no Chuck Norris in short shorts. Yeah. So yeah, so I'm sticking with that 6. Yeah. Good movie though, really really good movie. Yeah. So and Ebert liked it. So yeah, and I usually do like. It depends on Ebert. On the genre stuff like you guys were saying, but I always thought his reviews were interesting because he wasn't a shill for a certain type of movie all the time. But God bless the guy.
He may not have been a shill, but he's the type of guy who would suck his own dick if given the opportunity. You gotta say, I'm ready to just fucking tear that guy apart. Oh man!
Now that was toxic. Did you hear about the Florida man that was arrested with a vacuum cleaner? Speaking of sucking, for indecent exposure with a vacuum cleaner.
Was it set to suck or blow?
Suck, squeeze, bang, and blow.
Yeah.
Oh,
like Lorena's got to have that Florida man on her show. Yeah.
All right.
DZ says I will get the hang of streaming next year. I hope so. Thank you, DZ. Sorry.
For our returning guest, sir, what is your toxic score for Code of Silence?
So I'd give it an 8. I think you got an all-star cast with, again, Henry Silva and Dennis Farina and John Maloney, for the small part. Action was great. I thought the storyline, the plot, I just thought it was great. It was great pacing with this movie. The only thing that I didn't like was the whole robot drone. I think that it was just... It wasn't needed.
Is it like the robot in Rambo 2? Was it Rambo 2? Not Rambo, sorry, Rocky 2. Didn't he have a robot in that?
Oh, yeah, there's a robot. Yeah.
It kind of it was a bit.
Yeah, I just thought that whole robot thing was just, it wasn't needed. I think for he could have still went in and did what he had to do, right? Without it, because we all know how Chuck operates. He'll plant a bomb here, a claymore, or whatever. But it was just, I just think the whole robot thing was, because it was only in a small part. Like, how long was that thing in the whole movie for? Maybe like less than 5 minutes. of springtime.
Oh yeah,
Probably, yeah.
So
I guess it was doubling for the part, his partner, the cops that wouldn't show up to help him until the very end.
yeah,
But I agree, those scenes were kind of lame.
yeah. So I get. Listen, you're coming into an age where technology is basically playing a bigger part, and yeah, oh cool, we got a rope. This thing is basically a bomb disposal robot.
Yeah.
With firepower.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was big and clunky.
It was clunky, man, for sure.
So
It absolutely was.
Yeah. Overall, I liked it though, but like I said, I give it an 8.
Okay. Awesome. Well then, for me, I'm just gonna be a simple 6.9 for toxicity. And you should understand why. Because 69 dudes. Okay. Guys, chat, ladies, dudes, we're going to transition over in a few minutes to the Rumble side of things. But before we do that, next week, in case you don't transition with us, we're going to be talking The Expendables 2 next week. And we're going to plug our plugs here. And we're going to view our clips and tips there. So, before we transition, I'm going to let my gentlemen plug their plugs on the way before we go over to Rumble. So, Mark, sir, could you plug your plugs?
I shall.
Thank you for getting me some Chuck avatars, sir. And thank you for your clips and your tips and everything you've done to help make the show visually stunning.
Is this thing working? Yeah, it's working. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
But no, look for Sunday Night Geekery, 10:30 Eastern, Friday night, late night Fortnite, and streams during the week. Oh, I guess I got all these reviews to do. I've just been too freaking busy. But I got this really cool Christmas ornament. Well, these aren't even Christmas ornaments anymore. They're freaking these Hallmark things. But this is the Star Trek video games. Little Hallmark ornament. I got all these things to do reviews of. So.
And come on, play. Does it press the button? I want to hear it.
I did. Yeah. See. Oh, well, I got to turn off that silly. You can't hear it, I guess, because it's got the. I have to turn off the.
Yeah, I can hear it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy. Yeah. Nice.
There we go. So check out my channel for nerd and geek crap like that. Yep. Thank you, everyone. Yep. A lot of fun tonight. And let me get our links in here. Let me get that going. Yep.
Come on, Mark. Get the work done. What do we keep you around for if you're not going to do the work?
Yeah. I had to live stream a neighborhood association meeting tonight. It's like I put my stream and everyone's like, you shut up with all this gear and how are you going to get this on YouTube? And they were all very impressed, but yeah, no. So this YouTube stuff, these are good skills to learn, I guess, with life. Yeah. Yep. So all right, let's get our links in here. There we go.
All right, get those links up. Thank you, Mark. Red Shirt, do you have a plug you want to plug? 70s?
Oh, I've always got plugs.
Sorry, no, I was muted.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, you got a plug you want? Like
I got just the standard at J_A_Redshirt on X. Follow me over there.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm looking to expand more and do more stuff on YouTube. May. Oh boy, the world is going to come to an end. It's going to be a sign of the apocalypse. I may actually start trying to figure out how to make videos.
Holy shit, Batman!
Ooh,
yeah,
dog. Nice. I look forward.
One of us.
Yeah, one of us indeed. Man, fucking awesome, dude.
Okay. I'd love to start making videos too if I could find the time.
Yeah, no, hey, if it doesn't happen soon, I look forward to it when it happens. But thanks for being here, sir, to give us your thoughts and insights. 70s. Do you got a plug you want to plug before you transition?
Yeah, so check out my channel for those who have not, and I'm sure you all have, but I got lots of shorts going on. Today's was Arnie from Red Heat punching a guy out of a window. These shorts are going quite well, actually. All these little 11 seconds of stuff like that. And my usual vinyl shorts. There will be more videos this week, including I haven't actually taken the Megadeth vinyl out of the wrapper yet, because I'm going to do
You
that.
took your wax out?
Yeah, and I'm going to talk about the album when I do that. Saturday night, I didn't do Board and Boarding Saturday night because I was ill. We're going to do it next Saturday just before the Olympic break. Go Stars. Panarin will be moving from New York Rangers to the Dallas Stars. The New York Rangers are going to lose everybody. It's clear out time in the New York Rangers. But anyway, Bourbon and Boarding Saturday night. Next Monday's show on my channel will be about the movie The 13th Floor, which has always been one of my favorite movies. If you've never seen it, you could watch the show and find out all about it. Have you ever seen it? Sure, Cole has. Cole Hauser all seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A while ago.
Yeah, 13th Floor. It's simulation theory movie. Stimulation. Well, Gretchen Mol is quite stimulating in it. That's true.
I expect nothing less stimulating from you, sir.
So that's next Monday. And there will be other things in between, I'm sure.
Good. You're going to need some meat between your buns. Between then
Absolutely. Do it.
Thank you, 70s, for being here. And Mark, thank you for plugging all of our men's plugs in the chat. And even our guest's plug. Cole Hauser, what's coming up next on your channel, dude?
I'm gonna be doing some video games, some I've been doing a lot of retro video games. So I've been doing old school Battlefront, Modern Warfare, Robotech. So I've been doing those. And then I got Saturday, got another toy stream, doing talking G.I. Joe and Transformers. And then yeah, that's about it.
Okay, awesome. Well,
Yeah,
hell
you can
yeah.
find me on
dude.
X. Yeah, sorry, you can find me on X.
No, finish it.
Yeah, you can find me on X and YouTube. So
Excellent. All right, guys, we're gonna go transition over to Rumble, okay, in less than 30 seconds. Once again, if you don't transition with us, thanks for hanging out with us on YouTube. The Expendables 2 next week. This is the Rumble link. Obviously, that's Toxic Tuesday next week. Saturday's Comic Shop. Thursday afternoon is the first ever episode of Nick Talks Trek. I'll be reviewing the first and second episode of Star Trek TOS as a super duper Star Trek normie. And my first guest for the first two episodes is my buddy Pablo from Geek Tropology.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Nice. Good guy. Good guy.
I thought you were going to say Starfleet Academy.
Well, here's the thing. I've never watched Star Trek ever, so this is me going in cold. And I decided I'm going to do one season of TOS. If I like it and people like the show, I'll do more of it for a season like 2 type of deal. But this is me testing the waters with this to see how this goes. But yeah, Paul will be the guest.
Are you doing prod order or are you doing starting with the Salt Vampire?
Normie order.
Normie order. Okay.
Normie order. If I'm gonna, if I'm a normie, I gotta act like one, not pretend like
Cage.
Okay, I wouldn't know what that means, but maybe I'll learn what that means later on. So that's good, though. That's good. So
yeah.
But I've got a few other guys I'm looking at as guests for future.
Well, I'm always up. I'm always up for that.
Okay. I'd love to have you. Yeah, no, I'd be up to have you. But yeah,
if I'm not at work,
if you guys are interested in TOS talk, let me know so I can consider all of you. That'd be great. All right, chat.
I'm old enough to remember the first time it was on. And that's true.
We're gonna pull out of here. So we are shutting down YouTube.
Is that what that slurping noise was?
9, slurp, 7, slurp, 5, 4, slurp, 2, 1. And see you next week, you.